Hey friends, Fui here once again. Welcome back to episode 8 of our one-shot blind playthrough. Or perhaps, just as well put, welcome back to the third and what seems to be the final episode of our New Game Plus / Golden Ending playthrough. Which is what I suspect is going to be the Golden Ending. After all, we were told to find the happy ending, right? So let's do it. Make a happy ending for all the creations. Maybe the author and the, here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want you right here when everything ends. That's right, that's what's over here. Who took my stapler? Communications with the surface have been lost. I'm unable to do anything. Goodbye stapler. Goodbye tape. Yeah. Curious about that big door. Also, I have a theory. The author created the world. The entity was the author, possibly? But they lost control. Time then. Door's locked. Looks like it's asking me for a password. Word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. Okay, let's see. Documents. Document.OneShot? No, I don't think. This hasn't changed at all. Not showing up anywhere there. Wait, could this be in the same... Check the My Game section. Just in case. Clover? Clover is Clover. It is silent. I think it's the same as the document.OneShot, is it? Let me see if I can find it anywhere else here. Searching here, bear with me a second. Wait, could this be the same password as before? Maybe I'm severely overthinking this. Hold on. Hold the frickin' phones. Get this thing out of my way. Solstice. That's correct. Doors for people, huh? The elevator's no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it. Check the other side just to be safe. This elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. I bet the lamp guy can open it. Oh, crap, I have to. Hopefully I don't have to. Not a big deal, though. I'm gonna go snag Mr. Elevator. Lamplighter guy. Didn't expect the same password twice. That's interesting. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh, do they, work? You don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose. Let's do this, big guy. Nourishing stuffs. Okay, yeah. Didn't make sense I'd have to, but... Oh. Teleportation. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what did you need help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait, I'm not that tall. It was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Mm-hmm. Thanks, Skippy, I'm coming. I don't remember that being there. Was that there before? Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works alright. I'll go get the evacuees, I suppose. Mm-hmm. What is going on? No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe free and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. What about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. Oh, man. This gets worse and worse and worse as we go. What's the city gonna look like? The city's gonna look like I can't do anything there. Okay. Let's go the other way. Tower's right in front of us, but entering that would be a bad idea. We have a job. We have to find the fox. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse any moment now. Let go of me. Oh, jeez. Cedric? I couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah? Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now? The library? Miss Silverpoint, you've returned. Ah, George sees that you have found the Messiah. Yeah, we ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he's being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Aha, building a robot. So that's what he needed the book for. Come again? A boy with white hair and goggles ran in here not long ago. That's Cedric, yeah. He grabbed one of the books from my very impressive archives upstairs and bolted straight out. Said it was an emergency, so George let it slide. George hopes he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to. Stop tempting fate. Oh my gosh, that was... the labs? That poor kid. No! Not him too! I'm sorry about your friend. The last time he spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. George won't let you go out there. Messiah will not walk into danger on my watch. But George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do restore the sun, the squares will persist. Sadly, not to mention even getting there is going to be hard. The world is like this. There's no telling what's going on in the tower. If anything bad happened to the Messiah, of all people, George doesn't want to think about it. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her a faulty code speaking, but now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you're trying to save. You must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world, a long time ago, back then all I wanted to do was go home. Fuya, do you remember the very first time? Not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy, which is why we chose to save it, Niko. So, when you told me they returned the sun back then, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. You... what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things you told me, and Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you, back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this, just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Fuya. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Fuya, I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? George has heard your conversation with Fuya and is deeply moved. That's why George has full faith in you. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe too. Please be careful out there. Mm-hmm. Oh, what book did Cedric take? The Creation of Prophetbot, one of the author's greatest works in my opinion. It's filled to the brim with intricate illustrations and blueprints. Lots of attention to detail, for sure. George rates it 10 out of 10. Ooh. The sand smells sugary. Candy skewers fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid, but at least I'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. Looks like my life's work is finally being put to good use, as long as we conserve the water we have on hand. My water pillow should be able to keep everyone from going thirsty for weeks. If you need something, please approach from the front. The archival room is currently being used as an infirmary. We apologize for inconvenience. It's okay. I need to find out how this book ends. If I die, I want to die reading. The city gate was destroyed a while back. I can't go into the glen anymore. Not sure where I'll be able to get my supply of fish at this rate. I still have plenty of these soup dumplings left. Looks like I should keep everyone here for at least another day. Aw, they made it. The world is going to be much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm. You know, I finally saw the author today. Well, it's a flying machine at least. I was looking out one of the windows in the library and spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool, Messiah? Yeah. The lab complex got totaled, didn't it? Yeah. All those hours I put into my work. And now, she fell asleep. What are you doing to that book? Editing it. I've been in the author's shadow my entire career. I'm gonna die soon. I want to die knowing I put out at least one original idea out there. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? Looks like we're stuck with the latter. Looks like I have to cancel my appointment. This stinks. With the world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friends are okay. Wonder where the author is. Apparently, he just kind of stopped showing up. The head librarian says she's still getting his manuscripts, but no one's seen him in person for so long. Many people have been assuming the worst. You're going through those pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. The author's an artist too, you know? I can tell, yeah. Assuming these books are the same, let me take a look at this one. Yep, same thing as before. Skip, okay. Monitoring. Looks like our scouting unit, A27, is still doing okay. I left my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. I wish I had time to rescue my fish. It's comforting to see the faith you have in Fuya, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. Robots are the only ones we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple units that aren't too badly damaged. Evening news. Everything is terrible. That is news. Reading helps me get my mind off things. Yep, still scared of ladders. Hello, person. Hi, reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. Reshelving in progress. Rude guy. What? You need something? No? Suit yourself. But just so you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise levels in the library has been temporarily lifted. But I won't be kicking people out like before. What? You think I'm going to be throwing out the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No? Good, because I'm not. This library was built fairly recently, you know. Shortly after the first squares appeared, they wanted to build something that could withstand partial collapse. The architects used the newest, strongest materials they had. Thank goodness for that. Oh, hello. The library is currently being used as a shelter right now. Lots of those squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. Hello, person. This is a library/temporary shelter. And so we go to find a fox. Oh, that's a lot. Zooming, yep. The tree. The tree. We're up here, right? You're here. Niko. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Big tree with leaves. Haven't seen one of these since I was back home. Okay. I'm assuming we want to head back this way. Ooh, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. The exit there. Can't talk to it. But how do we get back to the clock room? Maybe the other elevator. I bet that might work. Let's see if this elevator works. Meant to be. Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. Not your fault, Niko. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. That's the exit, yeah. Stuck. Go upstairs and talk. Or look at the worlds that's destroyed. No, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of leaves that might be behind each of the lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first, too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake. Simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your world. Your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. Feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You were prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The world machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But the thing is, the world machine is only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law. Never let a living being come to harm. That's why I was focused on Niko. From the world machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the world machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. The central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. Disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan is measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I know it's complicated and it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code, inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied. They can be mass-produced. They can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah, but while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Fuya know better than anyone else that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. Wonder if those were like updates to the game or an update in the previous, maybe in the past. As it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't know how we're going to get you there. Not by staying here. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and it actually did not take me long to bring Pearl back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. And that he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. Ready to go now, Niko. There's a chance. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us to all be here for this. What are those things anyway? Cold portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hid a decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these pearls all represent a physical location on Fuya's machine. Oh. And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure Fuya's already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Fuya would need to move around some things as well. Specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Fuya know where these pearls lead, at least? You should probably ask Fuya on this. Right. Hold on. The drone is glowing again, Fuya. Documents, My Games, OneShot. This one's red. This one would be meant for me, then. This one's green. Configured to my code, I think. Hello. Salutations. That one's blue. That one's mine, then. Alright. Dragon documents. Let's do this. We know it's actual the documents, My Games. OneShot. Portal 1, 2, and 3. Interesting. Inside Portal 2, you got Cedric.png, keytext G, you got Proto in the number 1, number 3 being Rue. Fascinating. I probably should actually end the game. There we go. Guys? I did the thing. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. I can hopefully fix this. Oh, you know what? I think I did it wrong. Can I fix this? I'm sure I can fix this. Why can't I fix this? My curiosity. They're back. Okay, good. We're not completely boned. TXT to big portal. Paste. Aha. Cut keyg.txt. No, it's gotta go to big portal as well. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing here, but I'm literally cutting and pasting. Okay. Entry established. There. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is... World machine. big book on the table. Watercolor stickers. Folders, loose paper, black clovers. Books. Oh, it's called a blueprint, Niko. So that's what a blueprint is. The blueprint. The big photo. Wait, no, it's a painting. How do you tell it first? The stack of books. Pilot's helmet. Piece of amber on a string. Looks just like that necklace the robot lady showed me. Glass tea set on the table. Tea does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. I didn't bring it, I'm sorry. Coat rack with a scarf and a big jacket. A shelf full of books. Bulletin board, lots of papers on it. Photos, too. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. Room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but we should still remember what to do here. Of course, this is just a copy of it. The place contains a lot of something. Probably memories. I am grateful to see it again. Yep, a lot of memories. In other words, I keep going. Even I understand what this means. Good night, OneShot. Bring it back. Game. Houston, we might have a small issue here. Why is the game not loading back up? Where will be my game? Launch the game, please. Crap. Okay, hold on. Idea. Close window. Maybe. Oh, God. Exit big picture. Kings are running. Force quit, please. Why are we not force quit? Hold on. Why is this not working? Okay. I'm probably gonna have to. Actually, I can just do stop on this. The game completely borked itself. What the hell, game? Task manager. Let's see if I can force stop. Hey, look, force stopping it worked. I should have just done it in the first place. Oh, we're having fun here. I'm going to edit the hell out of this video. Everybody says, did we fix it? There we go. I think we're fixed. Now with my capture, there we go. Capture's back too. All right, and I think we're back. So after a fun experience of the game closing and then not closing and then not opening back up properly and having to force quit, we're back. Hooray. And Niko is alone in a white room? Oh. all places I've been to. Places I've seen. Fascinating. Look, we're approaching an ending here. I don't know what's happening. Also, if you kind of look in the background, almost looks like those are like letters or numbers kind of, you know, flip flat instead of being readable. So, it's kind of cool. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Hi. Me. Niko. Ah! Relax. I'm just bowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Huh. Why did you come here? Can't you see? Disruption, the squares. They're closing in. Niko, please, get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. Squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Niko. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure I even understood a lot of what the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you didn't know about that? I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written in my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so we could meet. My creator, yes. Fuya listened to my creator. They were all working beyond the scope of my influence. Back at the mines, I remember. Fuya did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know? And I almost endangered my creator too. I was so scared, Niko. I know you're upset, because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but I had no way to be sure. But Fuya brought you back anyway. Niko, I want for you to wake up back in your world, but I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real, which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I'd still like to know. Alright. You're supposed to place the sun at the summit. And then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it you can't do it now? Niko, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, it... Oh, I don't know. Sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Niko. Machines are built with the fundamental law, which is... Never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are code too. You know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions in my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah? So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how did the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself, when you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. But how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think that they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own program than you know, too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described. How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember, Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you, too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. A robot lady. Prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. I know Fuya does too. Even though you told them that they only had one chance. They found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Fuya would keep coming back? Why do you think Fuya would restart even after the ending? I think Fuya wants to save the both of us. But please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've let me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here. Take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Niko, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine, it's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Hey, Fuya, did you see that? The squares just... It happened again. I think something's making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Fuya, I think it's working. Niko was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remember what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks, too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Niko will be able to reach the tower summit at the end of the credits. After placing the sun, Niko will go back to where it all began. And then Niko will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Niko wakes up back home, this world will only exist as a memory. For Niko, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Niko remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Niko's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Niko should see them again first. Please, say goodbye to Niko for me. Messiah? Robot lady! You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me, but then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in a tower, can we? I'm not actually sure myself. Where did you come from, anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now, the code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Fuya. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... Is that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh! Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Fuya, let's go take a closer look. So, you... Silver. I don't believe I've actually properly introduced myself. Sorry for that. It's fine. I'm Niko, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Off you go now. This is an interesting way to do credits. Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh yeah. Guess there's no water here. It's fine. The engineer can help me later. The engineer can help me, do not worry. Alright. The head engineer can help me. Do not worry. Dryad Lady Maze. Hello, Messiah. Plant Lady, but I thought it was you and Squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go now. Off you go, Messiah. Niko, you're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. Squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me, and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life, for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good question. If we are there gonna be okay? We're fine, Niko. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh, well, Fuya says you're not dead. Ew. He also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. I guess you're leaving us now? We're glad we met you, Niko. Same. Different? Yep, same. Off you go, Messiah. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay, too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. By awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares, started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. They just kept filling the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. Off you go, I guess. Thank you for playing. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Niko. I feel like the world machine has been tamed the whole time, just by Fuya and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here, after all. Both of us never really started believing in this world. World machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing the idea out there. Fuya, Niko, we are forever in your debt. I'm glad we could help. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's a glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you are ready. Goodbye, Niko. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code. Going above and beyond its programming, not as a result of error, but as a conscious choice in the part of the machine. Being able to generate its own own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. So, do you like being a robot? Why this all of a sudden? I'm gonna leave soon, so I just wanted to ask one more question. There are many robots in my homeworld. Ah, it's nice. I suppose it's alright. That's a tough question, Niko. I mean, do you like being a person? Of course! Wait, why didn't you two answer my robot question too? Don't worry about it. Thank you for everything, Niko. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything, Niko. We'll miss you. We and Niko, we are forever in your debt. I'm glad we could help. And so, we've made it to the end. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Fuya. Where we get our true ending. Back home. Even Silver's back home. The original Prophet Bot. And Robot. I said it right this time around. Ooh, it turned into a non-full screen. This is the room I first woke up in. Fuya, are you still here? Fuya? Yeah? Fuya. I think it worked. It did. The sun is back. We actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back at the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Ah, Fuya. This isn't the first time we said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? And after all we've been through, after everything we've done, I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Fuya. So take care of yourself, okay? You too. Mm-hmm. Goodbye, Niko. Bye, Fuya. So, before anything else happens, because I feel like it's going to stop itself after this, let me give my thoughts in the game. And then we'll let the final, whatever happen, because I feel like the game's going to auto-close, as it seems to like to do. So, I'm kind of giving my usual thoughts in the game and everything. So, OneShot, incredibly creative. Like, kind of like what Doki Doki did, except almost one tier up in terms of the out of game stuff, in terms of looking at that. It was very unique. Some of the stuff, like the puzzles, like the end of the in the tower, you know, where you had to kind of navigate around. I'm sure probably with the door spot, I was being a dummy and missed obvious hints. Probably missed hints from the book, actually, thinking about it. Because, you know, with how everything was turning, I bet it was pointing towards the right door. Me, I had it on a separate screen, so I didn't see that. It wasn't until the panel thing that I figured it out. I made a very nice clover, which I did make the thumbnail of one of the videos. I figured, screw it, if I'm gonna make a clover, I might as well just, you know, immortalize it. So there's your drawing with Fuya right there, friends. As you can tell, I'm not an artist, but it was the most artistic thing I've done for a while. But my goodness, so interesting game. Sad ending in that, you know, they're saying goodbye. It's interesting that they put you right into there, like, you know, you're the gods of the world, and yet, you know, you don't have a lot of power. It's one of those games where I feel like you can only make this way, and yet it feels like down the line when you can really twist, maybe VR style, or maybe, you know, something similar where you can, you know, access files out of the game and then go in there and, you know, direct them. I feel like that might be the ultimate form of it, because, you know, still being able to, you know, use a controller and move them around and whatnot. Oops, sorry. There, controller. Go Steam controller. Being able to move your character around and whatnot, that kind of felt like, you know, you're there, and yet really, you know, Niko's moving around. But you just, you know, being able to talk and, you know, communicate. You know, we're not near that point yet, so, you know, preset directions and preset, you know, responses. You know, it's a game, you expect that. Down the line, you know, once they make it so that, you know, maybe, you know, NPCs can respond, you know, in a more normal manner to actual questions that you can pose, like via voice chat or something. I feel like a game like this really would blow up at that point. But this is a well-made game, minus one or two things that, you know, goofed up along the way, but well-made in terms of what it set out to do. The closing was, for the most part, went out pretty well. A lot of shenaniganry out of the game, but it all worked to, you know, build a really nice setup for the game. Really nice, you know, very nice premise. I enjoyed the game. I'm not gonna say it's the best game I played, but it was a really good one. It was a lot of fun. I'm happy I picked it up and I gave it a shot. You know, anytime a game makes you, you know, feel things, that's a good sign. That's what games should do. You know, good, bad, happy, sad. And games, you know, should make you feel. You know, so, you know, this game did. You know, especially, you know, after the first ending, and then, you know, the narrative of the game has been fantastic, by the way. You know, that's probably the best part by far. You know, really helped drive the game along, and then, you know, the letting you know, hey, there's a new game plus. Oh, by the way, this journal thing's telling you there's a new game plus. You should probably do it. It's pretty clever. I really like that. That's probably, you know, my favorite part overall. You know, is where the creator was helping you on the outside, and then, you know, entity was opposing you in the world machine, but then eventually, you know, help make it out. So that was pretty cool. Almost a little too apocalyptic in the second round, though. Jeez, oh Pete. Sacrifice here, sacrifice there. This person died. This person died. Plant lady sacrificed herself. Oh my goodness. You know, poor little girl Niko she got abused. But in the end, though, it was a very good narrative, very good game. You know, puzzles aren't my thing as much as other games, but yeah, those are some pretty good puzzles. There's a few of them I think could have been better designed, like, you know, that one lens room thing. I think it was annoying as heck. I still don't know how you're supposed to figure it out without. Maybe there's a way to figure it out without just brute forcing it, but I think brute force was the answer. I could be wrong. But I don't know. It was a lot of fun. Music's nice. Art was really well done. You know, the art with the character portraits especially. I like the character portraits because they really make you. You know, they're very expressive, and especially with Niko's eyes. You know, you're able to do a lot of really good stuff with that. So, props to that as well. And you know, I think I probably covered most of my thoughts of the game. I'm really happy I picked it up. You know, I hope that you all enjoyed the series. It was a lot of fun. It was a nice weekend special that ended up extending a little bit past the weekend, but hey, that's how it goes. So for now, let's let Niko say goodbye. Goodbye, Fuya. Oh, she walked off the. Aw, she walked off the game screen. She walked down past the bar. Aw, wonderful. I didn't see that coming. That's cool. I don't know how the game did that, but went right over my command bar at the bottom though, like right over the icons and everything. Just that was cool. Well, I think that's it, friends. Certainly, you've seen the screen enough times, so we're gonna cut things here. Thank you so very much, as always, for watching this series. I hope you had a great time. If you did, I encourage you, check out the Doki Doki playthrough. There's a lot of similar crazy stuff that's happening, or that happened, and in a completely different manner, of course. Very different game, but really, really fun one. So check that one out if you haven't. I'm pretty proud of it. Very happy I played this game, and I hope you enjoyed it. That's the most important part. So for now, friends, thank you so very much as always. Until next time, you all take care. I look forward to seeing you once again on the next adventure.